And now a special presentation from Polk County Abstract about the titling process, closing process, and the importance of title insurance.
Thank you for joining us for this home buyer seminar brought to you by Polk County Abstract and Lakewood's Title and Closing Services. We have offices in St. Croix Falls, Balsam Lake, and Siren, Wisconsin. Polk County Abstract has been serving buyers, sellers, lenders, and realtors in Polk County and western Wisconsin for more than 100 years. Polk County Abstract is the area's only lawyer-owned, locally owned title company. Our staff includes attorney Susan Lee, Jean Sandberg, Christine Schwegman, Tara Roth, Taylor Durand, and Tracy Froker. The goal of this presentation is to educate viewers to gain an understanding of what is title insurance, the types of risks that title insurance can cover, the cost of title insurance, and other services a title company provides in a real estate transaction. Typically, purchasing real estate is one of the biggest transactions the average person in the United States will make during their lifetime. Without a title professional involved in the purchase or sale of real estate, how are buyers, sellers, realtors, and lenders assured there are not any issues that need to be worked out prior to closing? In general, the term title insurance refers to two different types of policies. An owner's policy of title insurance, which provides insurance to the insured owner listed on the policy, or a lender's or loan policy of title insurance, which insures the lender listed on the loan policy against covered defects for the life of the loan. Why would you need title insurance? Errors in the public records, undisclosed liens of prior owners, missing heirs, forged deeds, or other documents in the chain of title, fraudulent deeds, and improperly recorded documents are just some examples of the potential risks that can jeopardize home ownership, and this protection is good for as long as you own your property, all for a one-time premium. What does title insurance cost? In Wisconsin, the cost of an owner's policy of title insurance is on a sliding scale, depending on the amount of coverage that is being given, which is most often the sales price. The premium for an owner's policy in Wisconsin starts at $475 and goes up from there. Who pays for the owner's policy of title insurance is disclosed in the offer to purchase. That is the contract between the buyer and seller that sets out the terms of the sale or purchase. The premium for a lender's policy of title insurance for the purchase of a residential property starts at $375, and this amount is included in the fees your prospective lender disclosed to buyers in a loan estimate. Aside from the insurance policy itself, what else does the title insurance premium include? The premium includes the time spent searching the public documents, examination of those documents, and a compilation of the title commitment. When real estate is financed or sold, some sort of document or documents or record of the transaction is filed somewhere in public archives. Other matters that may affect ownership of that same real estate are also filed somewhere in the public archives. Liens, assessments, or other encumbrances are examples of matters that are often filed in the public records. When a policy of title insurance is purchased, a title company like Polk County Abstract will search these public archives and determine ownership and identify any issues that may affect the purchaser's or borrower's ownership. We search public records at the Register of Deeds office, the circuit court records, the Wisconsin Child Support Lien docket, the Federal Terrorist Database. We review surveys, search the real estate tax roll records, and we contact local municipalities to check on special assessments for items like street and sewer assessments. Once the search is completed, we will determine the insurability of title to the real estate and list any exclusions from coverage in a document called a title commitment. There are 3 parts to a title commitment. The first part, Schedule A, discloses the who, what, where, and how much pieces of the transaction. The who includes who currently owns the property and who will own the property once the transaction is completed. The what or where is the legal description of the property being sold. There often will be reference to a physical address as well on this Schedule A. The how much part of the transaction discloses the sales price of the property and the loan amount, if any, that the buyer is borrowing from a lender to complete the transaction. The second part of the title commitment is Schedule B1. This section of the commitment discloses the requirements that must be met in order for the title company to insure the transaction. The money must be paid to the seller, the title company must be paid for the premium, certain liens need to be paid, and certain documents must be signed in front of a notary public and recorded with the Register of Deeds office for the county in which the property is located. The third part of the title commitment is Schedule B2. This section lists the exceptions from coverage or the matters which the policy will not insure. This most often includes any covenants that affect the property, public utility easements that impact the property, future encumbrances created by the buyer, and so forth. Not only do title companies search the public records and issue title commitments, and eventually title insurance policies, title companies are often also the closing agent for the real estate transaction. This means the title company acts as an agent of each party to the transaction. In its role as agent, the title company obtains signatures on the closing documents and receives and distributes payments related to the transaction. After the parties have signed all the documents, the title company will record the documents that need to be recorded, such as deeds and mortgages, in the local county land records office. We hope this information has been helpful to you in understanding what is title insurance, why one would need title insurance, and the other ways in which the title company is involved in a typical real estate transactions. Any questions can be directed to us by email or by phone. Thanks for taking the time to join us today.
A big thank you to Polk County Abstract for giving us so much useful information when it comes to the closing process and title insurance. They are a very important part of the real estate transaction and make it all come together. Thanks for watching.